what's going on today? Hump day, and it's probably maybe around 10 o'clock in the morning. 60 some degrees out. It's supposed to be like 80 today, but I don't see any sun yet. It's all overcast and stuff. Got the wife's Beetle sitting out over there, and I need to fix that section of flex tube back here. Moved the truck over a minute ago. Right there, that's blowed out. So I've got this big ass piece, 5 foot of tube that I had picked up a while ago to change that out because flex tube was kind of a pain in the ass. I just hadn't done it yet, so I've got some stuff that I had sitting over there because I always buy extra stuff and shit like that. So I'm gonna swap that out today after I clean some of this stuff. I'm cleaning all the side boxes and whatnot out. I'm gonna clean out the bunk, get everything out of the truck, then jack the cab up. I usually just jack it up with everything in there, but I'm gonna go through a list of shit that I need and I don't need, and I try to eliminate some of the weight that I have in the truck. That way, you know, I don't have a ton of weight in the truck, and I can, less is more sometimes, but I mean, I do need tools, so we'll see what happens. On the show, on the Chad Teagan YouTube channel. Oh, well, I got this shit broke free, and these 2 clamps off right here. One sitting right here for these 2. Always was a good, so they got that section in there. That way I can just peel this off, you know what I mean, quick when I'm doing this and stuff. So what I'll do is I'll probably get this to pull out, and then once I'm gonna cut that off right there because I can't, this is all rusted down and stuff like that, so I'm gonna take a cut-off tool and just buzz that off right there and peel that bitch back, and then I should be able to slide this right out, no problem. And then I can measure that chunk right there and cut it, because what'll happen is it'll probably just slide right into here. I'm hoping to be able to just slide it right into here. And then I do have, which I don't know if this thing will work or not, but I do have this guy right here, hoping that I can slide it over one end and the other end for some. Okay, there we go. So if I can do that with that piece, then I'll have that over there on that section, and then I'll just be able to slide it right into this flex tube, I'm hoping. Then that'll be one solid piece instead of this rusty, old, busted up, you know, piece of flex tube here, because this stuff just didn't seem to last. I think I put these on in 2020. It was before I started running the truck again. I had done the floors, this crap and whatnot, you know what I mean, the wood on there. So I can't remember, to be honest with you. It was probably like, God, when was that? Anyways, it was in the fall. I still had long hair. I don't know. Stuff only lasts about a couple years though, so let's get that crap off and then we can do it to it. Stuff's off. That cut off pretty easy, so I guess now it's just fabbing it up, throwing a couple pieces together. That piece come off too, it's sitting over there. I may replace that since I do have a couple more chunks that are a little bit nicer looking, if you know what I mean. Some fresh stuff on there, so it's not so rough. And I'm gonna go put that on there to see if I can get that to fit, and if that does fit, then that'll be perfect. I'll just wham, lop a piece off, and we'll be good to go. So put that thing right here and then have this right here, you know what I mean. That way the flex tube is still at this end, that way I can bam, pop it off when I need to, because eventually sometime I like to be able to pull it back and then just lift it up right here. That's the only thing that I'm not gonna have, is that flex tube right there that can lift. So that's trucking, I guess. We've got some people coming over here to trim the trees for the power line, so could get a little loud, but I don't know. Well, didn't end up using that connector piece. Cut a chunk of that off, cut about 2 foot off, and I got look at that little bird there. Get out of here, little bird. Don't get sucked up in here and stuck, man. Piece flex right here, 2 foot of this, piece flex right there. So basically I'm gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4 of these things right here. I'm gonna put them on, and then I'll probably paint this section right here. So the deal is, I unhook these right here, I can slap this back, I can just pull back on it, and this will pop out, and I can just shove this up for when I need to do that, because that's how exactly it went on. This was all squished together, and then I basically just used this guy right here and pounded it down with this to stretch it out. So I stretched it out so it would cover more ground. Now I'm going to go in the garage and I'm going to get my putty, and I'm going to putty around that and then grab my clamp and put the clamp later on there. You can see this is where it used to be, so that's how much of that was in there. There's probably about like that much in there right now. So that was a ton of stuff that used to go on there, but that was always a pain in the butt to get off too and get back on, but should be fine as long as this thing don't go out on me anytime soon. Should be all right. Got enough gap right here. I was worried about the gap right here. Got enough gap right there. Got enough gap under all my hoses right here. I made sure that they were cool, and this is the shifter linkage, so it's fine. There's nothing touching anything anywhere for these hoses or nothing. So I'm gonna put the goop on, then I'm going to put those clamps on and probably be done with this. Be able to jack the old cab down, unless I feel like messing around here some more. Got 2 new steers coming. They said they couldn't get the endurance. Gal said they've never had the endurance, which I got these endurance from them off the shelf. Load range G 44L. So apparently they don't, I don't know if they don't make these endurance anymore or not, but there's a $3.99 that's a little bit cheaper than what these were that she got me. They're load rated G. They're 14 ply, 14L1. I don't know if that's 141. I'm not sure either way. They're basically the same tire. for half the fucking price, pretty much, because I tried to order some online. And I called them on Mondays, place down in Florida. Then they're like, oh yeah, by the way, we were going to call you because we don't have those. So we got to cancel yours. So right on. But you don't have no problem taking my money before you tell me that you don't have them, but you got them online like you got them. I cannot stand places that do that kind of stuff. I dealt with that, those filters for the canister for that forever. And talk about this guy for a minute right here. I had Kim climb up in that truck yesterday, okay, and she sat in it and she's like, oh yeah, blah blah blah. I'm like, I told you, dude, because she's rode in it before since I got the new seats and stuff in there. So I was digging around and I plopped out the old windshield seals, because I climbed up into both the bunks and I was like, look, there's all this room, blah blah blah, for us to sleep. We don't have to worry about anything. So I climbed up and I pulled these windshield seals out because I had them sitting up on the big Pelican over here, and those are the ones that I got out of Garrett's truck when I went down and stole them from there. Didn't take the glass because it was weird, but the problem with this is they were smaller chunks of glass in that window. So the way this is it's like there's a big gap here and then there's a smaller gap here where those windows wouldn't fit in, and this kind of shrunk up from that. So I need to get something that I can put on this to make it a little bit more flexible, but I also need to get new glass. So when I got done messing around with this and looking at the stuff, and I called up the Kenworth dealership over in Fort Wayne, Palmer Kenworth, and they said they could only get me a 5-pack of the front windshields, and you had to buy 5 of those 5-packs to be able to get them. But I did get the actual numbers from them, and I googled the stuff, and it looks like I can get a 5-pack for like $247 is what I seen. So I may get a 5-pack of K100E windshields and put those seals in myself, but I need to get something I can put on that rubber that'll stretch it out some. That way I don't have so much of a problem, but then the side glass will be the same. But I could probably get those made somewhere, and I haven't called any glass companies yet to see if they could come out and cut the stuff yet. I just figured I would probably do the shit myself because I like to do the stuff myself. But yeah, if I get those windshields in, then I'll just bang out a couple other things, and then maybe we'll be running that truck again. I don't know. Somebody said they wanted to buy it, and then they were serious, and they never gave my email information because they just said they didn't have Facebook, but I ain't heard nothing from them. So you know, that goes. But yeah, this should be decent right here. It's nice and stiff, ain't going nowhere. I don't need to worry about anything breaking or blowing out on me. This is, everything would have been changed except for this kind of stuff right here on these since since Matt's, because that one blew out over there, which I don't think I painted it. I don't think I did. Now this one blew out when we were at Matt's, so I've replaced it. I had replaced this one before because I had replaced this whole thing because this guy was missing a chunk. So this is all fresh, and now that's all fresh. And I wish I would have been able to get this to go up a little bit farther, but I could not get this. This did not want to go up on there for nothing, and I even like clean that stuff up. Yeah, just look at these tires right here. I don't know if you can see, but check out this wear right here. See this? And this is all good right here, but then on the outside there's this wear too. So I don't understand it, but then when you go over to the other side, this other tire's wearing even hotter. It's super thin on the inside, and then I've got a couple spots. I don't really know if you can tell, like right here I've got an indent, and then there's some more. Right there's one, and right there's another. I got a couple of those indents on here, so they this kind of wobbles, and this is completely smooth. All those nubs are rubbed off, and then there's this one section here where I don't know where I was setting or what I was setting on to where those tires look like that. It's like God, I don't know how long the thing would have been sitting somewhere for it to have those notches and grooves in it, you know what I mean? But it looks like it was sitting on the rocks forever, and that's just odd to me. So these are going to get replaced here soon. This thing will have 2 brand new steers. The drives are fine. Look how much meat. There's still a ton of meat on these drives. These things are amazing. So I'm not necessarily worried about these things at all. These will probably go for another couple years, and get those things replaced. It won't be all endurance, but it'll just be $3.99 LHS long haul steer. Didn't want the marathons. Heard bad reviews on the marathons, so said nope, I don't want the marathons. So I got the LHSs. But yeah, put some goop on that, slap those clamp laders on there, and bam, back in business. Start looking for a load, maybe do some running or something, make some money. Yeah, exhaust seal joint. I got this stuff right here, and I've got this JB Weld stuff. This is usually what I use right here because it's got the 700 temperature, fully cured. I don't know if this one has it or not. Doesn't say. Doesn't say. I guess whatever then. Oh man, what is going on? It's Friday, May 3rd, and just getting ready to take off, leave the house. I'm gonna run over to Napoleon real quick and grab a splash, and then I am headed to Monroe, Indiana to pick up a trailer from a dealership. I'm taking that down to Charlestown, Indiana. Then I'm heading to the Loves that's close to there, because I have a couple carnival moves that I'm going to be moving tonight, well, tomorrow morning pretty much. So I basically got to go take my 10 before I can do that, and once I get down there, so pretty much set it up. I got a call from a guy I'd seen on the old load boards that there was some loads moving, and I was like, man, it's kind of too far away, and for the price I wasn't going to do them. Old boy gets a hold of me, says, hey, I can pay you this to do this. I need one guy to do it. You got a long slide fifth wheel, your truck will be perfect, blah blah blah. It's a new customer. I'm like, okay, for this I can do it. I said, I just don't know about the whole bobtail miles and stuff because it's down in Louisville. So I was like, hopefully I can find something. Well, I found something that'll take me down and pay me enough, you know what I'm saying, make some money on it, pay for the fuel to get down there. And then when I get done, I'll basically be outside of Cincinnati. So I'll probably just bobtail home because it's like 150 miles. So in what I make in less than 24 hours or 24-hour time period will be more than enough to cover that expense for me just to bobtail home. It won't be too big of a deal. So just gonna run over to Napoleon because I can get the cheapest fuel. They've got the cheapest stuff there. Get me a shower from the Loves. I mean, I could get it cheaper at the TA with the Mud Flap app, but the problem with that is there's no TAs that are relatively close. Seymour, Indiana is the closest one, and I'm going to be more south than that. It rained enough to get the truck dirty, and that's about it. It's supposed to rain all day though, so I figure once I get down there, what I'll probably do is try to find a wash or something, wash the truck up. If not, I'll take it to the truck stop, give it a horse bath, clean it up, have a Buc-ee's, take a nap, wake up, do what I need to. So that's what's going on today. It's going to be one of them days where, you know, they kind of blur together, and we got a couple of those cheap Red Bulls if we need them. So that's what's up. That's what's up. Let's see, sounds good. I feel like it's a lot more quieter since I got rid of that stupid flex tube. Like, I think there was probably some holes in that thing at some places anyways, other than that one that was there. So, I mean, this thing is freaking way quiet. That's what I'm talking about. Even with those big-ass it's 1:51. It was 12:45. I dropped that trailer, licked out of there. Ran to the liquor store. Well, actually, I went to a Huck's and got some fuel because I needed some. At Memphis, Indiana right now at the Loves. I'm going to stay here tonight until I need to go get those trailers, or I can get those trailers. Stopped at the liquor store and got me a couple buckies because they don't sell beer cold in gas stations in Indiana. I forgot about that, and I was like, oh shit, because I looked in the Huck's when I was getting fuel, and I'm like, wait, I can't see, they don't have no beer. I'm like, oh crap, I forgot. So I slid through the liquor store off duty, because since this is my personal vehicle, I'm a personal conveyance over here off duty from, it was only like, 10 miles. But I slid through there, you know what I'm saying? Got me a couple of these. I don't know if there's anywhere in Memphis that even sells. There's a DG Market down the road. They might have some, but I wasn't going to risk going there and only having the options of Bud Light and stuff. So pick these up. There's a McDonald's here. Across 65, there's a Pilot. Turn this thing off. Don't need it on no more. There's a Pilot, and then there's a Thornton's right across the street with a Burger King. I'll probably go over there and get me a chicken sandwich or something, maybe a Whopper. Doubt I'm eating McDonald's. Honestly, I may see what DoorDash is available around here. See if there's any DoorDash. Maybe into that. I was hoping to, when I was in Charleston dropping that trailer, I was hoping to find some little nook and cranny spot that I could have got something, but there wasn't nothing. So I'm pretty much done. It was just a plain white trailer. It had a door on the side, and then regular doors on the back, which I don't 53 footer. And I dropped it at a Pace trailer sales place, and then the guy told me that they had a bunch more getting ready to come down. So I said, cool, I'll hook up with that company. The guys told me before to get a hold of them, and I could work directly through them. So that's probably what I'll do. He said he's off duty or on vacation next week, so the week after I'll get a hold of him. But I mean, if I see him online, what they paid me wasn't too bad to come down here. And there's always trailers in Louisville going up to Detroit for $1,000, which I can never seem to get a hold of one. But I'm gonna keep my eyes on those, and maybe I'll be snagging one of those. But yeah, I'm about to go get something to eat because I'm hungry. So I haven't had anything to eat all day. Maybe try and find me some sleeping pills and climb the old back and pass out, if you know what I mean. Basically chilling. May give the truck a horse bath. I don't know yet. We'll see. We'll see what happens. It's not too bad, but it is a little nasty and grimy, so it could use a little bit of TLC. I guess it just depends if I feel like doing it. That's pretty much what matters. So I don't know, until we hook up to them rides later on tonight. You know what we say, we will see ya.
1.5 miles. Turn left onto West Market Street.
What is going on? And we're back. Welcome to the jungle. Getting ready to pull down here, crossing the bridge to Louisville, and get our stuff. I don't know if it's ready or not. I talked to the guys. They said that, well, I called them. It was like, God, what time was it? About 9 o'clock. Some jackass was backing up right next to me, and fucking had a backup beeper going the whole time, moving around some empty trailer. And I'm like, so I got woke up, and then my guy started texting me about, hey, the customer, he said you haven't got a hold of him. Like, because I just woke up from a nap, dude. So I'm like, whatever. I called the guy, and he's like, oh, take your time, no worries, stuff ain't gonna be ready for blah blah blah. And I'm like, right on. And he's like, he's cute, he says, well, if you want to not pay the tolls, you can take 31 across, and then your GPS will run you where you need to come. I'm like, I'm not that cheap. He's like, I am, but said he made all his guys run 31 when they come over. They cross into India. That's where I'm going right there, the Ferris wheel. You can still see it going. So that's where I'm headed to. I'm gonna go over there. I gotta call them when I get over there and check in. They got spotlight going. That's cool. I seen that. So
in half a mile,
that's what's up. I'll catch back up with you when I get over there and stuff like that and figure out what I'm doing. So that's what's going on. To the jungle. Well, I'm down here. I just pulled in over there and he's like, you can't get over there, so I had to drive around the corner. This is a Bruno Mars concert going on right over here in this thing. You can hear the bass. Boom, 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 boom. He's like, it's crazy. Yeah, it's fucking pouring too, so good times. Good times thanks to trucking. I'm sitting there trying to make the corner and some fucking jackass stops and is like waiting, like Ubering, and he stops right in the middle of the road. So I back up and start to go, and while this chick's climbing in his car, he starts taking off. I'm like, you stupid mother. Then there's a security guard sitting there going, whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm like, I about laid on the horn, but I didn't because I could have cared less, but that's what it is. This is probably my guy right here. And it's straight pouring. It's coming down here. Old boy just come up and talked to me. He said, all my rides are over here. Nothing's ready. He said, be about a half hour, so I'm gonna jump the curve. He said, just pull up over by those semis. So I'm just, you know, taking my sweet ass time out. Really need to hurry or nothing. So all my shit's probably around there. Ooh, look at that Cabover, man. Get your eyes on that. If it stops raining, I'll get out and we'll check some stuff out. But if it's gonna be fucking pouring, then we ain't going to. I'm gonna just kill my lights here and sit for a minute because this guy is, I don't know which way this guy's coming. But yeah, it's fucking coming down, man. Coming down. Like cats and friggin' dogs. Oh no, he's got a perdiddle. He's got him a light out there. Yeah, I didn't think this was gonna happen. It was not raining when I come over, crossed over into Kentucky. It just started sprinkling, then boom. The floodgate open up and she coming down. So, I mean, they were quick with that ride. Quick with that ride. I might back up. I don't know if this guy's coming out here where he's got to go. But yeah, this is madness. I tell you, the spotlights are from the Bruno Mars concert apparently. So I'm not getting out and getting soaked, man. I just showered. If I'd have known it was going to pour, I probably wouldn't have showered, but I still showered because I wanted to. Because I felt a little grimy and stuff, and I wanted to shower because I like to shower. So, crying in the rain. Man, he must just be backing that thing straight out. Bop, 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 bop. Chad's just gonna sit in here and stay dry. Bam! Right off the curb. Bam! I don't think that gate's even open. It wasn't the last time I was over there, but unless somebody's standing over there, I don't know. They just opened it for me and then closed it real quick. Half hour, he said. He writes it's got about a half hour, so we'll see. Sit here, get my logs ready and stuff like that, and you know, do that thing, that kind of natural stuff. You know, that's trucking. That is trucking, folks, on a Friday night. Check the weather, see what it's going to be like. How much more rain coming through. It's a good thing I didn't give the truck a horse bath, because I'd have been a little disappointed if I did. Cleaned it up for nothing. Was lazy when I got there though, and just felt like drinking a Buc-ee's, and that was about it. So that's what's going on. Oh, just dropped off my second unit here. Oh, you can't see it. It's a roundup, you know, something I pull all the time. We'll get your eyes on this over here. You'll be losing it about right now. Oh boy said when I was talking to him, he's got another one that's a single axle that's sitting back where I'm going to go pick up the merry-go-round, and I'm gonna do a walk around of it. He said when he bought them, he bought the rides with the stuff, all original paint and everything, so super nice. He said that he had scrapped all the other ones, but you know what, I think I seen it on Facebook. I wonder if I have, maybe, but the one he's got is super nice, all original paint stuff. He said they hand wash all their equipment, which it looks like it, because it's
onto US 52 east towards Cincinnati.
52 east towards Cincinnati. Okay, looks like I'm going, okay, the next one, not this road, but yeah, so I'll get back with you. I'll be there around 9 o'clock in the morning. Hopefully that one, if it's still there, I'll do a walk around of it. I don't know, it could be gone by the time I get there, so I guess we'll see. Now, let's do a quick one real quick. Just grabbing this last load here. Louisville Slugger Stadium's right over there. That Cabover's back there, you can't see it, but this is what I was talking about. This is all original right here. The paint and everything. I don't know what year this is, but it's old. There's this little guy that sticks on the back here. Let's see if the lights are working. Yes, flashing perfect. No, what's going on with this board down there? You know, something's going on, but I don't know. All those ones are working, so at least that's cool. N100. Those are kind of old right here. You know what I mean? The old school on there. So yeah, that thing hangs off the back there, which we thought was kind of sketch when he first told me that, but there's an air ride back here. I gotta hit the thing and build the air, but yeah, check it out. Kind of old school. Oh yeah, I guess I could pull through here. I didn't realize. I seen this last night, but I didn't know if this was big enough for me to get through. I'd have probably popped through there. That other one down there is sick though, but it's down there. Yeah, man. Louisville. Raining out, dirty, trucks gross. Ugh. Well, just cruising on home here. We're probably about an hour out, maybe a little more. 93, maybe an hour and a half. Once I hit Lima, I'll be an hour out. So probably 15 minutes from getting off in Lima. So then I'll be home. 2:30 is just what it said. So yeah, I'm about an hour and 20 minutes out. Drop that trailer and boogied on out of there. I did get on the load boards to see if I could find anything, but there was nothing where it was at. So I just I said, piss on it, I'm going. I babied that trailer because that thing that was sitting on the back weighed about 3,000 pounds, it said on there. So I ran probably about 62 average, because 65 was probably, I hit 65 maybe once or twice. I kept it around like 64. Because that, man, 74 is just so rough in that section in some spots. Like they paved over the stuff, and it's like they put asphalt on top of the regular road and without like cleaning it up or anything, or smashing it down, and it's like bam bam, you slam, and that thing kind of would sit there and wobble and kind of tug on me. So since it had that extra weight, and there was bags on that. Ooh, yeah, there was bags on that trailer. They were big bags, but I mean everything else was in there, so it weighed. And those were because I got woke up, you know, and then I didn't start driving until 1, so I'm just now 12 hours into that, but, you know, with breaks and stuff. So I get home, finish everything up, close her down, shut her down. Probably gonna have to wash this thing since I've hit a ton of rain, but I guess we'll see what the weather's supposed to be like. There's really no point in washing it if it's just gonna rain again. That was cool. Heck, I had an 18 van that looked like, that's chucking. Probably go home and have about $200 worth of fuel in my tank, so that's nice to be able to start off. I got some, put a little extra splash in there just to be able to make it home and not have to worry about the stuff. I mean, if I could have found something down there that would have been relatively close, and you know, it's hard to find something on Saturday that's, you know, on a Saturday at 11:15 when you're dropping, so that's trucking, old man. We'll take her on home and have some good times thanks to trucking. Hey, hey, hey. On Sunday morning church service, just back in the woods here on my spot. Found a couple hogs down the trail, off the trail, and just came back to my spot. I'm getting some smaller ones. There's those 2 hogs I'd found right there. Look at the size of that. They're like the size of my hand in my glove. But I'm gonna spin you around real quick because there's 2 more right over there that I see. These are the first 2 good hogs I've seen over here, and I'm probably a good 20 feet away from them. So we'll see if I can get you in on them. Straight on beyond that log that's down there, the second one, right back here. I don't know, I can't see them on the screen. They're hard to see, but once I get over there, I'll show you. Yeah, I can't see them on that screen at all. There's a stick right there in the way. Yeah, I don't know. Nope.